RIBADU comes under fire as bandits overwhelm security agencies. He's not the man for the job, security experts say. NIA DG Rufai Abubakar resigns. Security is everybody's business, says CDS Musa. Stakeholders have taken a look at the rising wave of terror and banditry, especially kidnapping in the last few months, and blamed the Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration for its apparent lack of an effective security framework and coordination under Nuhu Ribadu as the National Security Advisor. Ribadu, the former chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, it will be recalled, and first named the President's Security Advisor before he was elevated to the position of NSA during the formation of Tinubu's cabinet. As the National Security Advisor, all the heads of the armed forces, including the Chief of Defense Staff and Inspector General of Police and Director of the Department of State Services, DSS, are supposed to report to Ribadu, who should advise the President on appropriate measures to take at every turn. Curiously, the Director General of the National Intelligence Agency, NIA, Ahmed Rufai Abubakar, on Saturday, tendered his resignation to President Bola Tinubu. He was appointed in 2018 by former President Muhammadu Buhari, who extended his stay in office in December in 2021. A retired career foreign service officer, Abubakar had served as senior special assistant to the President SSAP on foreign affairs and international relations. He had extensive experience working with the United Nations in peace support operation, mediation processes, preventive diplomacy, and good offices, as well as the promotion of good governance and respect for the rule of law and human rights. The reasons for his resignation were not clear at the time of going to the press. In a brief chat with Abubakar, he said he simply visited the presidency to brief the president on the security situation in the country and afterwards tendered his resignation. It is a routine thing from time to time. I brief Mr. President on situations in the country, and today is no exception. After the briefing today, actually, I tendered my resignation, and Mr. President graciously approved and accepted the resignation. I thanked him for giving me the opportunity to serve Nigeria under the transformational leadership for an extended period of 15 months, to have the opportunity to serve two presidents at a stretch. So I thanked him very well, and I promise to remain professional as we are professionally dedicated to our country and noble causes. He stated. Queried further to know his reasons, he said there are quite a number of reasons one would do that. Some personal family issues, but nothing very serious. Actually, and the friendship will still continue. I discussed with Mr. President and he understood very well. The National Intelligence Agency, NIA, is a government division tasked with overseeing foreign intelligence and counterintelligence operators. The functions of the NIA come with the purview of the NSA, who is coordinator of the security activities and advises the president on findings therefrom. Chief Martins Onovo, the 2015 presidential candidate of the National Conscience Party (NCP), who spoke to Sunday Independent, said the position of National Security Advisor (NSA) should be for a top national security professional. According to Onovo, current head policy positions, Movement for Fundamental Change (MFC) stated Mr. Nuhu Ribadu is principally a partisan politician. He was a presidential candidate in Tinubu's ACN, and some political pundits have claimed he is a nursing presidential ambition. The basic consideration for a partisan politician is political advantage that can obscure and deform the judgment of a national security advisor. Many catalysts criticized the appointment of Nuhu Ribadu as NSA. They were right. A partisan politician should not be appointed as NSA. Also, the political and professionally poor performance of Mr. Ribadu in the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) makes it inappropriate to appoint him as NSA. Recall, as EFCC chairman while Tinubu was governor, RIBADU said, Tinubu and the rest, they cannot escape. It is a matter of time. After their tenure, they will be prosecuted. They remain indicted and are not fit to hold public positions. Thereafter, he went to become presidential candidate in Tinubu's ACN, and today he's serving as Tinubu NSA. Recall, as EFCC chairman while Tinubu was governor, Ribadu said, Tinubu and the rest, they cannot escape. It is a matter of time. After their tenure, they will be prosecuted. They remain indicted and are not fit to hold public positions. Thereafter, he won to become the presidential candidate in Tinubu's ACN, and today he's serving Tinubu as NSA. The same Tinubu he indicted. This is an indication of character of a person. The NXA must be a consummate professional that consistently makes strictly professional security assessments and plans, and not a partisan politician that is desperate for political advantage. Therefore, the rise in terrorism, banditry, and kidnapping since the inception of the present government is not a surprise to us, as Nuri Ribadu is not a good candidate for the position. He may be more focused on his partisan political advantage than on national security. This is further complicated by the clear fact that his ruling party is the direct sponsor of insecurity and terrorism in Nigeria. Appointments are very critical because human resource is the highest resource. According to his lordship, Dr. Felix Ajakaye, Bishop of Ekiti Diocese, we put the right people in the right positions for the right results. Appointments are very critical because human resource is the highest resource. According to his lordship, Dr. Felix Ajekaye, Bishop of Ekiti Diocese, will put the right people in the right positions for the right results. So if we truly want the right result, we must put the right persons in the right positions. Barrister Emeka Ihonu, a Lagos lawyer, while speaking with Sunday Independent, said, I do not have the statistics to comment on the rise. I, however, believe that there has been a reduction in the rate of terrorism, banditry, and kidnapping since the inception of the present government. Perhaps there would have been a reduction, but the current condition and cost of living leading to more hunger and poverty levels in Nigeria have not helped matters. Nuhu Ribadu may be experienced in the area of investigating and bringing fraudsters, armed and etc. to book. I do not think he has the necessary expertise to be the NSA or coordinate operations of the armed forces. The operations of the armed forces, paramilitary organizations, and the Nigerian police in combating the activities of terrorists, bandits, kidnappers, etc. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy.